Well, hello and welcome people of the internet to Northwind, a monster hunting roguelike deck builder, kind of Monster Hunter meets Slay the Spire. Very excited to check this one out. It's been on my wish list for quite a while and I just haven't really found the time to jump into it. The developer reached out and said, hey, you know what, we got a new version of the demo coming out. There has been a demo on Steam for quite a while, but you know what, that's enough of an excuse for me with a new demo coming out, a bunch of new changes, which of course you can check out over here once you download the game. I figured, hey, why not? Let's go ahead, jump in and check it out. And so guys, grab a drink, grab a snack, sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and jump in and have some fun. I've not played a lick of this game, so hopefully there's a tutorial of some kind. I'm assuming most of it's going to be pretty straightforward as deck building goes. We do have a tutorial here, so we do have a bit of a Slay the Spire style map. Oh, we got a big fat cock coming in. Chicken. That's definitely a chicken. Anyway, this isn't a Hollow Cure video. What are we doing here? Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hands. Play cards, you need mana. Mana can be obtained from relics and cards. Oh, man, wait, mana's down here? Oh, no, mana's over here. We got a level up too? What's going on here? This energy stone is a relic. It gives you 1 mana each turn. Focus is an energy card. It gives you 1 mana when it's drawn into your hand. Okay. The enemy is about to attack with 9 power. Damage that will be dealt to you, enemy's attack power. What is this number? Wait, what is this number? Why is there a 0 and a 9? Let's withstand the attack. Build up your attack by playing action cards. Build up your attack. Okay, so do you only do 1 attack? Basic attack is 4 attack power. Focus has 2 attack power. Let's build your attack power to 10. Try playing 2 basic attack cards and 1 focus card. Oh, interesting. So we put them on the enemy. Oh, that's how much damage they're taking. Oh, wait. Whoa. Hold up. What is going on here? So you're dealing less damage because I'm hitting you? Okay, awesome. You have 10 attack power. Having more attack power than your enemy will allow you to deal damage to them. Damage that would be dealt to the enemy. Interesting. Okay, that's a very different system than I've seen before. Press the end turn button to fight. Huh. Okay. When you end the turn, any remaining cards are discarded at the start of each turn. You'll draw until you have 7 new cards in your hand. If your draw pile is empty, yep, that's pretty straightforward. Defeat the enemy to continue. Alright, so why don't I just... Oh, I don't want to just load up. I guess I could just load up. Yeah, why don't I just do that? So I guess the argument there is you might not draw focus cards. Oh, that's pretty cool. So is that just because I was overkilling, or is that maybe because I was killing? Add 1 leather gloves to your deck. It's a level 2 equipment. Gain 3 strength. Increase 1 attack power per status stack. So there's card types, there's factions, and there's rarities. Okay. Next tutorial. Let's get it going. Okay, so far very, very different than other deck builders that I've played. Sometimes an enemy can defend. Even with higher power, they won't deal damage to you. They only withstand your attack. Even with higher power, they won't deal damage to you. Oh, okay, so this is just got it. So this is either indicating if they're attacking us or defending us. When it defends, it's a good opportunity to save your mana for leveling up. Any unused mana will carry over between turns. Leveling up your mercenary requires 5 mana. Click the plus button to spend 5 mana and level up. Congratulations, you are now level 2. I worked so hard for that. Leveling up provides 2 benefits. It increases the attack power of all actions in your deck. Okay, makes sense. It also allows you to equip equipment cards. Oh, I need to be level 2 in order to get this. Oh, okay. I thought the card itself was level 2. Luckily, you just drew a leather gloves. Let's equip it now. Click and drag it onto your mercenary. Doink. Equipping leather gloves gives you 3 strength for the rest of the battle. Once you equip equipment, it cannot be unequipped unless a card or ability allows you to do so. It can equip up to 10 pieces of equipment. Okay, that's it. You completed the tutorial. Defeat this enemy to begin your adventure. So you're attacking for 3. So if I hit you for 6, how is this math? How is this math mathing? No, I'm... Oh, got it. Got it. So I was hitting for 3, so now I'm hitting for 9, which is nothing. So if I do this, this is going to hit you for 5. Okay. And then we can do this, and then this hit you for there. This gets you dead. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Add 1 force slash to your deck. Inflicts 6 damage to an enemy. So this just does 11 damage? Oh, immediately deal damage to the HP. Oh, I see. Okay, so I wonder how that is going to work. So, like, can I put the attack power on one enemy and then inflict the damage to another? Well, we will have to see. Well, we only have one enemy for now. I guess that is assuming that there are multiple enemies, which I assume there would be, but maybe not. Maybe this is just like a one-on-one fight. Okay. Yeah, so I kind of just want to... So I guess ultimately... Because that costs a mana, right? Yeah, so all these cost 1 mana. Interesting. So this gives a mana, but it also costs a mana. So ultimately, there's really no difference between these two, is there? I mean, but... I mean, obviously there is, right? It deals less damage and it gives you a mana. So ultimately, it's not like a great draw, but for this case, where maybe I don't necessarily want to take this 1 damage, then I just basic attack. Because I guess what I'm trying to say is there's no reason to use a focus over a basic attack if I have it. That's ultimately what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now we just take this. This just kills you, right? Or, no, it doesn't immediately kill you, right? Because we still have this attack power that we have to take over. Oh, didn't end turn there. Okay, okay. So far, a very interesting style of gameplay. Much different than what I expected. We get 20 gold, we get some monster scales, add a faction card to your deck, and add a focus card to your deck. Or add a focus to your deck. Pick a duelist card. Apply 3 injure. Injure reduces attack power per stack. Status stack increased by 1 when taking damage. Status stack increased by 1 when taking damage. Okay, so basically you can just keep it active. Bone Crushed. When overwhelmed. So when overwhelmed, have higher attack power than the opponent this turn. So does that mean when we're overwhelmed? I'm assuming this is when we're overwhelming. One of the things that I like to have... It does say opponent, so it's one of those things where I'm assuming opponent is literally our opponent, but like if you're applying, so for example, let's see, when overwhelmed, it's just kind of a weird way to word it. Anyway, so I don't think this applies here, but one thing that I like to know is like, because if I'm applying, so we're applying Bone Crush to an enemy to apply this attack power to them, right? So in my mind, when you're overwhelming, it feels like it's applying this effect to the enemy. And so it's like, is the opponent then us because it's applying to the enemy? And I think I'm just overthinking it. I'm just very much overthinking it. All this stuff costs 2. So I think I just want to take Bone Crushed. Yeah, let's just take the Bone Crushed. Then we get an additional focus. Balancing energy cards is crucial. Too many will clutter your deck, while too few may leave you without enough energy to play cards. Yeah, I'm interested to see how that balancing really works. Oh, so I can take this or I can take the gold. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's take the focus. So we can either get a neutral card or get gold. I do not know yet. I'm assuming this is a shop here. Purchase neutral cards or remove them from your deck. Okay, so let's go for the gold then, because I didn't see any more gold before then. Reward monster bones. Oh, what do we got here? A cave ghoul? You're freaky looking there, my dude. You're attacking for 8, huh? Well, we can give you 8. Okay, I don't think I want to do much more than that right now. Want to save up our mana if we can. 12? My guy, you gotta chill out. You gotta chill out. You use an overwhelm token. Oh, you use an overwhelm token to... Okay, that's weird English. The effect triggers if your attack power is higher than the enemy this turn. Which it will be. Doink. Injure +2. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll level up. We can then put on our gloves. So we'll just, I think we'll just end turn here, because if he gets another heavy turn, I want to make sure I can use a bunch of mana. Level set. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I never realized that that was an actual song. Apparently the guy who, in case anyone doesn't know, it's the intro to Ridiculousness. Ridiculous or Ridiculousness? Ridiculousness. Which I guess it's, well, I don't think that it's still current. It's running on MTV, but it's not like, I don't think they're doing new shows, but it was like the funny clips and memes channel before like YouTube was a big thing. But apparently the guy who made the song is still making like $1 million a year off of royalties from that, because MTV doesn't really do anything anymore, and so they literally just run ridiculousness like wall to wall. Gain 4 strength this turn and draw 1. When you equip other equipment, draw a card. Ooh, I do like card draw. I do like card draw. It does require us to draw our other equipment first, but if it's all level 2, then we're incentivized to play this first, so let's take that. I do like card draw, which could get us more focus. And let's go ahead and take the gold. So far, we're good on mana. Ooh, what do we got here? Like a witch? Yeah, witch doctor. Huh. There's almost... Okay, I'm gonna make a actually, let me check this before... Actually, let's read this for... Okay, we got... Oh, brain's going everywhere. An enemy with a countdown token has a special move. When the countdown reaches 0, it will trigger, which can be deadly. I can hover over this. When it reaches 0, defense, and when overwhelmed, you draw 3... So you do defend, and then when you overwhelm, you draw 3 less cards next turn. Okay. I wanted to check here. So, there's nothing... Okay, so... The critique I was going to have... Well, to be fair, this looks... Oh, okay. So the critique I was going to have is that the character sprites look a little fuzzy to me. Almost like there's a depth of field effect on them. Very slight. Very slight. I think what it is, though, I think this is probably defaulting to either 1080p or 1440p. I don't think it's in 4K. Because no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was, it's okay. I thought I was closing the menu. Because if I pull up the card here, at least on my end, right, it's clearly not going to show on your end with YouTube compression and all that. There's a little bit of aliasing on the text, which I would assume would not be the case, because I can see that it's very sharp, right? I can see that it's sharp, but there is a bit of aliasing on it, so I'm assuming that this is probably playing in 1080p. Let's see. So let's throw on the sash, since that's free. And god dang, 12. So I'd have to use all my mana this turn. Yeah, see, this is interesting because... Oh, you know what? Screw it. I think I'm just gonna take the hit. Yeah, I shouldn't... Yeah, so that 4 damage, I should have just taken the extra 4 damage. Really interesting, because what this essentially does is it makes it so that there's no defend cards. 18? Brother. Brother. Okay, I need to spend time leveling up here. Let's see, 7, 13. Man, I can't even get there. Do I just like take a massive smack? I think we're gonna do the Force Slash. Deal a little bit of damage, but holy crap. Okay, nice. So we can... What are you doing? God dang, brother. Okay, we gotta apply some injured here. Holy moly, that took a lot. All that for a little blood? Okay, an enemy with an overwhelmed token will trigger its effect if its attack power is higher than you this turn. Okay, so if the token's on this side, it's benefiting us. If it's on this side, it's benefiting them. 26? Holy moly, well thank God we have that. Okay, well I can't level up this turn, so let's go ahead and do as much damage as we can. Without going too much over, and obviously I don't want to spend a mana on these since it's lower damage, so I'll save them for another turn. Ooh, man, 5 mana is so much. Oh, this is the turn. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna level up now. What are you gonna do, like 30 damage? No, now you're weak. Why are you so weak now? There we go. Easy fight. Who thought that was gonna be difficult? I really like the character design. Let's see. Ooh, we get a relic. Nice. Pick a dual scar. Jesus! Jesus! I mean, it's super strong. Oh, reduce this card's cost by your strength. Oh, okay. I was like, that's super expensive. So we could get this down to cost 6. I mean, that's not enough. We need way more strength for this to be viable. Right? Because if it costs 6 and it's like it's 16, you know, you take that into account with our other cards, it's not even close to on par. When playing a card with Overwhelm, add 6 attack power to this card this turn. Can I see? Deck. Perfect. So we have what? Just one Overwhelm card? So we could kind of build into Overwhelm if a Savage card is drawn. So I think Savage, like this, so this is Duelist. Does Savage... Is Savage a faction? Or is Savage a card, like an actual card? Everything here says Duelists. basic energy, so there are card subtypes. Ah, there's a savage card. Okay, I only have one of those, so let's go for Empower. That would also give us some more damage. I think actually the card designs are actually something else that... Let's see, should I go for more focus? Oh yeah, I'm very low on energy, so let's go for that. The card designs I think are really cool. They're very clean. I haven't decided if they kind of fit the style. It's almost like a very modern style. I think it fits the Give me a second here. Let me choose a relic here. Leveling up requires 1 less mana. Probably gonna go for that. Turn gain 1 mana if the enemy. Yeah. Definitely comic book. It's like the card style and the UI all work very well together. I'm wondering if it's too contrasty with the actual like concept of like the monster hunter thing, but I got to figure out a little bit more about the world. I think it looks very nice. Don't get me wrong at all. I think it's very clean, very well presented. It's almost like more new agey isn't the word. Maybe sci-fi is the theme that I'm thinking it fits a little bit better. But I mean that's a very minor critique just on art style alone. But I like what's going on here very much. Ooh, bold Saros? Wait, it's play on rhinoceros. Bold Saros. Oh, because it's a boulder, and I was like, where's the bold coming from? Boulder. What do you do? When it reaches 0, attack power is boosted. Okay, kill you quickly. Got it. Got it. Let's put the sash on. Bummer. We don't have... actually, all our attacks are kind of bad. You know what? Let's just spend the turn and level up here, and then we can put on the leather gloves. Oh, I don't really... Okay, we can do this and not take damage. Yeah, so also interesting here is that strength increasing 1 attack power per stack. So like in the way that this works, right? Because initially I was thinking this would work like Slay the Spire, right? Because basically like all my deck builder knowledge pretty much comes from Slay the Spire, and so everything kind of compares to that. And so rather than applying 3 attack to each card, because it's not that these are all doing 6 damage each, right? In separate instances, they all apply to the same. Excuse me, sorry about that. The same instance, right? So each attack is technically a defense as well. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Apply 2 injure to an enemy if we overwhelm. So there's no sense in actually doing this, right? Because you have so much defense. So I will force slash here, because that's going to deal you 6 damage regardless. And I don't think, because if I tried to overwhelm here, I would need to spend, what, this brings us to 16, this to 22. Yeah, I'd have to spend literally all my mana. And I think I would rather save it for next turn if he tries to attack us. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I think here we're actually going to level up. Sends 2 cards. Oh, and this is just, actually, this is just better on rate than our basic attack. So I should keep that in mind. Okay, so this turn will definitely overpower. Actually, let's just kill you this turn. So I think what's going to be interesting to balance here, because again, our cards work as both attacks and defends to an extent. What's going to be interesting, I think, learning about this game is when do you choose to overextend, and when do you not choose to overextend? Because your turns are also maybe restricted isn't the right word, but I'm going to use it in this case. Restricted by your mana, right? So you could so for example, that turn where he had 26 health, you know, do you in that case, it's probably best, because it's so much defending, it's probably best to hold off until the next turn. But there are going to be situations in the game where it's like, do I, you know, use all my mana to try and get an attack off, or do I just hold back, wait until next turn? I think that the way that the mana system and the attacks and defends work in this game, yeah, I'm very intrigued by what's going on here. When played against an enemy with Injure, add 4 attack power to this card. How much Injure do we have? We just have, well, we'd have to Overwhelm, then Injure, so we don't really have a great way to do that. Okay, so we're a little far away. I think I might just go Bone Crush, so that way we have another way to Overwhelm. When you inflict the enemy, immediately deal damage to HP. Reduce the card cost by 1 this turn. We only have one way to do that. I'm going to take the other Bone Crushed, so that way we have another way to both Overwhelm, and then we also have another way to Injure. So that's 2 different statuses that we're going to be a little bit better at keeping active. I think I want to stay, let's see. Oh boy, do I use magic math here? If we're using magic math, I mean, technically we're a little bit over in terms of magic math, so probably shouldn't be doing that. I probably want to stay a little bit under 50% if I'm guessing, so maybe like 40%. So I think I am going to take one more focus here. Gain 5 armor on turn 3. The cost of every 4th skill... Oh wait, it's skill cards though. So is everything... Oh wait, is everything a skill? Okay, do I have to assume that everything is a skill? Right, because I see actions. I see equipment. I don't see any skills. So we're gonna assume that skill... I suppose skill is blue. Right, so if we go for that, this is a skill. Although, this is also blue. I think regardless, we're gonna take that. This is a perk. It can be used once per battle. The perk stays with you for the entire run unless you discard it. Squirrel Grip! Ensnared. 1 card in your hand this turn. It will not be discarded at end of turn. Okay. Can be used 1 per combat. Got it. Okay, and we're limited in how many we have. Got it. So let's check out the shop. So we can buy cards. How much gold do we have? 124. We also have Monster Bones, but it doesn't look like Monster Bones can be done with anything here. Switch 1 card in your hand with a card in your discard pile. I don't necessarily think we need that. Cloak. Draw a card each turn. I don't think we're necessarily a cloak deck. Reduce this card's attack power by 3 this battle. Oh, so I guess it's a little bit stronger. Meditate. Exhaust. Next turn, draw X cards, gain X mana, and gain X deplete. Okay, so it makes your next turn a bit better. So it's I don't know. I don't know about that. I think I'm just going to take out a basic attack. Just try and keep the Bone Crush and Force Slashes up. Yeah. I probably wanted another attack card though. Draw 2. When overwhelmed, gain 3 mana. That's kind of nice. A 3 attack power for each equipped equipment. Ooh. Ooh. I like that one more. Leave the shop and continue. I'm going to be honest. I read this real quick and I said, leave the shop and continue advertising. No, we will continue adventuring. Combine cards and lose some of your max HP. Restore your HP, receive a random reward from fishing. Is this an elite? Oh, it's a boss. What do we do here? Receive a random reward from fishing. And lose some of your max HP. I'm assuming we don't lose HP. Let's do the magic hammer. Oh, interesting. So we... Actually, this seems really good. So if we combine 2 focuses, we gain 2 mana. Sure, it costs 2, but, like, who cares? We get 2 mana, so it technically removes a card from our deck while keeping our mana count the same. And we lose max, and it doesn't reduce our current HP. So that's super nice. Love to see that. Oh, that's a chunker. That is a super cool design, too. That axe is badass. All right. An enemy with a skill token will use its skill at the end of the turn. Let's see. Apply 2 parasite to you. So it's dealing 1 damage per status stack at turn end. The status stack reduced by 1 when playing a basic card. Got it. So you're probably going to be doing this every turn, so it's incentivizing me to keep doing this. Okay. This turn is not that good. This turn is not that good at all. 14 damage, huh? I think we're just going to level up. It sucks because we're going to draw a card. But now we're only taking 11, and it makes our future turns better. Oh, what is this one doing? When overwhelm, apply parasite 3. Okay. Yeah. Get him. Oh, look how much damage this does. Yeah, that's freaking good. Playing card with overwhelm. Yeah. So we could do a little bit of this. We could do a little bit of this. We could do a little bit of this. And go in for a massive swing here. And so I think the rest we can just hold on to. We'll hold on to our mana. Very nice. Yeah, get wrecked, prick. Get wrecked, prick. Oh, buddy, that's a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and level up one more time. Do our 4 slash. Shing. Do our basic attack. Ching. Do our other basic attack. Haw. Aren't these sound effects great? I think they should just implement them into the game. Alright. In turn. God, so much freaking parasite, man. It's like a parasite Eve up in here. Oh, this is not great. Okay, good. He's not hitting me that hard anyway. We're just gonna smack ya. Should I add a bit more onto here? I guess we can add a little bit more. We'll try and knock you down a little bit so that way we can kill you next turn. I think we can do 12 damage. 9 damage actually, because we already have 3 from our strength. Hey, look at that. We can definitely come away with a win. Armed and dangerous. Oh, I should have said hot and dangerous. God dang it. If you one of us, then roll with us. Choose 1 action card, add attack power equal to its cost times 4. Sick. Create a copy of a card in the discard pile. Add attack power equal to your strength times 4 this turn. Morph into fatigue. Okay, so you get like 1 big attack. Let's just go sword mastery. I mean, worst case, it's just an attack for 9. I suppose. Ooh, hold up now. At level 3. Oh, okay. So there's even more reason to level up, because not only is it increasing the damage, but you also get X6 attack power. All right, cool. Let's grab more gold. Dragon Egg. The base power of the 4th action card played each turn is doubled. Okay. Add 2 power to any action card with a cost of 2 or more. Dragon Egg it is. Skip. What does skip do? Put the top card of your draw pile into the discard pile. Oh, interesting. Okay. Return to the Northwind Outpost. Welcome to the Outpost. These shops offer unique upgrades. When you're ready to head out, click on the well to continue your adventure. Antique Shop, the Alchemist, and the Blacksmith. Well, let's just go left to right. Needs to be unlocked with legacy points. Okay. Purchase powerful relics and perks. Gain 2 strength as long as you have 3 or few cards in your hand. Gain 2 sharpen. Inflict 1 additional damage per status stack. Oh, okay. We like that. That's kind of what we're doing. Gain 2 strength this turn. Actually, I think I'm just going to buy this. No, I think I want to do this. Inflict 1 additional damage per status stack. Yeah, let's grab that. Okay, what do we have in the Alchemist? Infuse a powerful gem to boost a card's ability. Wow, wait, we literally just have all the options in the world. I thought it would kind of all be worth gold. So maybe... Oh, wait. So this resource, Monster Scales, is used to re-roll this. Is it maybe used to put gems into stuff? Cost become level 1. Cost become level 1. Gain 1 shatter. Unequip 1 equipment per status stack at the turn start. Huh. Oh, got it. Because it's for equipment. Okay, so the equipment, so if you have level 2 equipment like we have on our gloves, it becomes level 1, but we gain 1 shatter. Oh, unequip 1 equipment per status stack at turn start. I don't like that. Starts in your opening hand. We'll just take the added strength. Ah, yeah, okay, so it's going to cost these resources. Okay, and then the fusion is going to cost monster points. Oh, okay. So we have basically for relics and skills, fusions, infusions. Yeah, let's start here, so that way we start having some extra strength. Oh, I can do multiple. Let's reroll. Inflict 5 damage to an enemy, cost +1, double its base attack power. Let's take the inflict. Because we saw that there were other cards that worked with inflict. Let's see here. What do we want to do? I guess it doesn't really matter. Put on a bone. Does it matter? I don't particularly think so. And then the Blacksmith. Create an exact copy of a card you own. Merge 2 identical faction cards together. Or combine 2 basic cards together. So how much is all this going to cost? Because if I want to fuse these two, it's going to cost me 20 bones, which I think I'm okay with. Because again, it reduces the draws in our deck, but also increases the likelihood that we're going to draw more cards. Merge 2 faction cards together. What does this do? Oh, I like how he gives me a preview. Apply 3 injured inflicts. Oh, it literally just combines them. Okay. But it also increases their damage. But it doesn't combine the damage. Okay. I don't think I want to do that because I want to have more of those cards, I think. Create an exact copy of a card that I own. Do we want to take the Force Slash, perhaps? Because it's guaranteed damage. Oh, and I can do it as many... Dude, this game... Okay, this is sweet. So I can do it as much as I want. Is the cost going to increase, though? It did increase, right? It was 12 before. Does it go to 18? Oh, no, the cost changes depending on the card. Okay, so it changes depending on the card that you put in. Okay, interesting. And then there's Training Ground and Tavern, which we unlock somehow. Maybe it might be demo locked because it doesn't give me an exact reason. Huh. That is a really cool, like, interim system. Okay. I mean, I'm digging what... Oh, we have our first multi-battle here. Okay. I am really digging what I see here so far. Oh, okay. And we also heal the full every act. What are you guys doing? If this enemy has higher attack power than you, spawn 1 sting in your discard pile. Well, that's not cool. Luckily, they all do very low damage. So you're getting overwhelmed. So how exactly does this work? Okay, so this one is a little funky. So I guess depending on how you're playing your cards, which I'm assuming you've probably picked up on at this point, but if you haven't, I'll just explain really quick. So cards in your hand, I've just been dragging them up and holding, and then when I target something, I let go. You can, of course, click the card, which just locks it in place, and then, like, my fingers are not on the left mouse button right now. And then I could click on an enemy. Whereas the Sword Master here, you can't actually, I don't think, yeah, you can't drag it to an enemy. You have to left click it, then click, I think, the card? Wait, how do I actually do this? Choose one action card. Add attack power equal to its cost times 4. Why does it say I can only target myself? Oh, that's... Okay, that's even weirder. Okay, so that card has a kind of funky way to cast it. Okay, so that was the first bit of funk that I've kind of run into with this game. But if that's the most of our problems, then we're running good. Then we're running good. Okay, we got a lot more damage here. But I don't think that's really a problem. Well, the thing is, though... Okay, I don't think that I really care about the sting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to level up here. Because this will get you damage here. And then... It's inflict 8. That's 7. That's only inflicting 6. Okay, so then let's do that. We can take care of you. Oh, it's... Oh, I see. Okay, it's doing 8 because I have Sharpen. Oh, you know what? I don't think that I realized. If I didn't, then I'm a genius. I think maybe I mentioned it when we were playing. I guess my thought process now was that inflict was dealing additional damage per stack. It was kind of acting like strength. It was just increasing the damage that all my actions were doing, but no, it's literally the cards that say inflict. Okay, don't have anything with overwhelm, but I think that should kill you, right? Yeah. And then that'll basically kill you. Okay, nice. Thank you for the mana. Thank yous for the manas. Bye-bye. Detect weak spot. Next turn, apply one weaken to an enemy. Reduce attack power by 50. The status stack reduces by 1. Yeah, so, see, like, this is cool. So my initial thought was I saw detect weak spot. Okay, so I assume that it's going to be a way to do more damage to an enemy, right? Then I read apply one weaken to an enemy. Now, in most deck builders that I've ever played, weaken is typically like reduce their attack power. And so I was like, oh, that's a weird thing to be on a card called detect weak spot. But then I realized that their attack power, the lower their attack power is, means that we can deal more damage to them. So it's just, I don't know. It's cool. I don't know why I'm so fixated on this, but I just think it's cool. So let's take the leather gloves here, I think. And we definitely need more energy cards. We have a lot of cards in our deck, but to be fair, we also remove some of them when we start playing our equipment. Sell one of your relics. I don't really wanna. Ooh, there is an elite that way. We're gonna get some scales though. One thing I am a little bit surprised at though. I'm surprised, I should say so far, I haven't seen it so far, is a way to cross over on the map. Now, I don't need every node to cross over to every other one. I think that would be overkill. But I'm surprised there's not like one crossover path on each side of the map. So that way it gave you a little bit more decision making as opposed to just, do I want the left side or right side? It's like, oh, I could go to maybe the first node, and then if I want to cross over the second two on the left side, or I would be able to go like, okay, the first one on the left side, go to the second one, and then jump over the third, something like that. I guess those would really be your only options though. Do you want the first on on one side, then the second two, or do you want the first two and then do you want the last one on the other? Because you can't go backwards. Okay, just a thought, just thinking out loud. 10 damage. What do we got here? Increases the cost of basic cards per stack. Ew. Well, that's kind of gross. I don't like to see that. All right, let's just keep her. Oh, wait, hold up. If this is an action, does the increase that only dealt 5? Man, my brain is, I've been playing too many games today. My brain is cooked. My brain is cooked on how much damage that was doing. What I was trying to see was, does it take that cost modification into account? I don't think it does. That's a lot of damages there, good sir. That is a lot of damages. And I don't appreciate it. Well, we do have more damage on inflict. We can hit you with this. Fortunately, I think I'm still taking damage. Okay, we got to level up. We're definitely gonna take this turn to level up. There's also a lot of different things here that are modifying damage that I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping track of. Right, because we have, I guess, strength I can technically not consider because it's automatically applied. It's not, right, it's not applied to every card. Inflict is only applying here. I think it was injure that I wasn't taking it into account when I said that we were still going to take a damage. I wasn't taking into account the injure damage that was being applied to the card. So I guess it's only really one modification that I need to worry about. And I'm not too concerned about leveling up here, because we just kill you. Easy enough. Ooh, Eager Punch. Add 1 attack power to all Eager Punch in your deck this battle. Oh, okay, so it works better if you have more Eager Punches. Ooh, this looks cool. When switch, swap position of 2 cards. Huh? Does that just mean like when I grab a card and I flick it and I go... Switch action cards. Add 4 attack power to them. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that means. I think I'm just gonna skip this one because I don't think I need another Bone Crushed. I kind of wish skip would give me like 10 gold or something. Something as like an additional reward. I really only have 7 energy cards. Didn't I just take one? Interesting. I think I'm going to take another one, though, because I have 2 pieces of equipment that draw me cards, so I'm more likely to get more cards in my hand. Oh, look at this Chungus. Albino. That's a walrus? That's a funky... I've never seen walruses with 4 legs before. When damage, decrease strength per stack. Oh, because you're going to hit me like a ton of bricks. Okay, so we gotta weaken you. So let's do this. Wait. Oh, okay. I misunderstood what this was doing. I thought that the card we selected was adding attack power ×4 to this. It is adding attack power to the card that I select. So this just got stronger. Okay. So let's overwhelm, so that way we can add some injure, do more damage. We'll do 5 damage, so we'll decrease some of the strength. Yeah, because, oh boy, he's going to hit like a truck. Although so far it's not too bad. So we're going to take this turn to level up. Let's see, so I 8, 9, 17. I literally said 17 out loud, and I'm looking at 18. That was a dingus move. I'm not entirely sure what I was thinking there. Oh boy. Okay, let's gain some more strength. Nice. We desperately needed that mana. Let's see here. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Three mana. Wait, can I do this? I can do this. Yeah, let's save a mana. Or let's store a mana. Oh, what is this? Gain 15 strength. Ew, you prick. That's gross. And then what is this? Apply. God dang, bro. You don't need any more strength. Okay, let's add more strength to ourselves. We need more strength. Yeah, let's just start inflicting some damage. There we go. Get him dead. Get this boy out of here. This frickin' walrus man. Strafing. Inflict 4 damage to an enemy 2 times. Ooh, this is... Yeah, we're taking this. This is gross with the thingy we have. With the thingy we have. What thingy do we have? We have the... No, it's this thingy. Yeah. Blit. Blit. We need more mana. We're still low on mana. Cunning. When you play a skill card, its strength increases this turn. But isn't everything... Okay, so there must be specific skill cards, right? No. Wait. So we play this. Is that a skill? That is not a skill. We play this. Is that a skill? That is not a skill. That is an action card. Okay, so skill is a type of card that we just haven't seen yet. And then what is this? Turn and unequip 1 random equipment. Hopefully is that my equipment? Don't be my equipment, you dingus. Oh, it is my equipment, you dingus. Oh, but it just goes into my discard pile. Okay, that's actually fine. Yeah, see, like, isn't this just stupid? Hang on. Let me do some little math here. Right, so this would inflict 8, 5, so no. We can kill this. Is it worth it? I think I'm going to reduce 4 damage, but I'm going to take 4 and save 2 mana. So let's take this turn to level up. Put our gloves on. I totally just realized that there's a speed indicator up here. I was literally just thinking, like, the beginning of turns were feeling a little slow. Like, the combat and all that was fine, but it was, like, discarding your hand, drawing cards, gaining mana, like, all that was happening a little slow. So, do we have... Oh, we do have very fast. Perfect. So, I think I'm actually going to take this other sash. because we do need card draw. And we also need more mana. Add 1 power to basic action cards. Draw 1 more card each turn if your level is 1. More card draw. Skip through cards, put 1 of them into your hand. That is way better than this. Okay, so we've got our card draw figured out. Purchase neutral cards or remove them from our deck. Or let's check out a random event. Lose 20 gold and pick a perk. And these are the perks, right? Or nothing happens. Yeah, because I'm okay with getting rid of Squirrel Grip. Gain a mana. When overwhelmed, apply 3 injure. Gain 4 armor. Let's do the gain of mana. Alright, cool. We just went from feeling kind of okay to feeling pretty good. Okay, let's check out the fish. Go fish and try your luck at the waterfall. Discover something unexpected. Gain 4 strength this turn and draw 1. Yeah, see, here's a skill. Gain 4 strength. So is gaining 4 strength worth a mana? I don't know that it necessarily is, to be quite honest. I think we have better ways of gaining strength. Like, it allows us to draw a card, but it's not doing anything else, I don't think. I mean, obviously we do have this, but the cost of every 4th skill you... So I don't think this is 4th skill per turn. So actually, you know what? I am going to take this. It's pretty slow, but I guess for every 4th time we cast it, we get it for free. You have a lot more health than the first time, good sir. I was going to say, what are you talking about? You have poo. Wind damage, remove 1 parasite from you. Okay, then. Well. So let's do our sword action. Put it here on strafing. Overwhelm to get some weak. And then I'm going to hold off here because I want to level up as quick as possible here. Especially with him doing big chunks of damage. Yeah, like this. Gross. So if I level up, cost 4, go down to 3. I can put this on, which gives me 3 strength. Although, to be fair, 3 strength isn't all that much. We could force slash. Yeah, I think I just need to attack the strength. It does increase the power here as well, though. And then I also have injure. Okay, so let's level up. Throw this on. Gotta also remember that I have these, because I can gain additional mana if I need to, but I don't think I need to. Yep, we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and draw a card. Nice. We're going to hold that other equipment to draw later. Okay, so I need to use a lot of basic actions this turn. So I might actually... Oh, boy. 33 damage. Actually, let's go ahead and bunny hop first. So that'll give us a mana and a basic. Right, because we want to keep getting this parasite off of us. Does this count as basic? Does not. That is basic. Okay, let's sword mastery this guy up. That's getting... Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, look at that damage. Look at that damage. That was weird. Let's not do that again. Okay, let's smack you for some big damages. Nice. We're gonna hold off, I think. Yeah, we're gonna hold off here. Try and stockpile that 1 mana. We're armed and dangerous. Okay, let's sword mastery. Let's just crack this armed out of its mind. We're good here on damage. We don't have any parasites. Okay, I'm going to hold off again until next turn, and then we'll probably level up this next turn. But I want to see how much mana we have and how much damage we need to do. Especially since our hand is kind of turbo garbage. Let's see what we draw. Okay, that will actually help us out here. I should probably do the math, though, first. I think we're good, because actually we have this injure where we're fine. Are we fine, though? Are we fine, though? We're fine, though. No reason to worry at all. There we go. Oh, wait. I need 1 more damage. There we go. Ooh, leather bracer. Double the base attack power of basic attack and basic attack plus cards. When equipped, gain 3 armor. When unequipped, morph into Berserker Slash? I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know I could unequip armor. Ah, it's a little bit too... Well, I'm assuming that is the full card, but it's a little bit low on the UI. How do I unequip, though? That is a pretty cheap equipment, though. Leather Bracer is clearly stronger, but I think having another equipment that I can use to draw cards, I kind of like. Add 2 powder any action costs with 2 or more. Each time you apply injure to the enemy, add 1 additional injure. I like both of these. I think we're going to go with the yellow cutter, though. When overwhelmed, apply 1 weaken to an enemy. I don't think I want that. I like what I have here. Okay, so now that I understand this system, or this, our base a lot more, I like the fact that I'm not going to have to, like, bounce back and forth to see, like, oh, how do I want to manage my gold? It's literally just, okay, we pop in here, and this is where we spend our gold. The next one is where we spend our bones. The next one is where we spend our skills. Makes it very easy to shop. Gain 5 armor in turn 3. Gain 1 mana if the enemy has weakened status, which we don't have. Because we just didn't take the thing. Don't care about those. Let's just reroll. Create an extra copy when you transform a card. Well, we don't transform anything. Add 4 power to the first active card played each battle. Is that permanent upgrade? I guess we'll find out. Gain 2 strength this turn. Yeah, no, we're gonna hold on. I don't necessarily know if there's going to be another instance for us to use our gold, but, you know. Add attack power. Ooh. Ooh. What are we adding power to, though? I think I want to make this a little bit more enticing. Ooh, draw a card once per turn. Oh, but it goes on a skill? Well, but the thing is, while I do like this, this turns this into a draw 2, which makes it much better. Okay, I'm much happier with that. I'm going to fuse these focuses. Although, I guess an argument... So I guess an argument could be made that while it does reduce the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it reduces how dense our deck is with mana. It still counts as 2 mana when you draw it, but because you have less mana cards in your deck, you're less likely to draw a mana card. So someone will have to do the math to figure out, like, what's the... Oh, that's it for the demo? Oh, that's such a tease. That's such a tease. Oh, man. Okay, so more features and content in early access. The Mercenary, let's see, the Duelist and Pyrotech will complete decks and relic, or with complete decks and relics. Outpost in Act 3, Roguelite and Hazard, unlock progression, take on tougher enemies, and so much more. Unlock LP2. Merging faction cards. Okay, so spend legacy points. So how did I... Oh, I got 2 legacy points for doing it. So maybe for each act you complete, you get a legacy point. Slot expansion in the shop. Okay, smelt a basic attack card with a focus plus card to create a preserve card. And then there's just a bunch of stuff to unlock. Okay, interesting. So Northwind, huh? Yeah, this game is sweet. So I like a lot that's going on here. Actually, I like most of what's going on here. I think the only thing that I guess I could point to 3 direct things that are not even bad. And I think that's at least a really good selling point to me. So let's start off with that. I don't think I encountered anything that I thought of as bad, right? And so these things I'm going to bring up are kind of like in the middle of the road things that would not detract me from the game, but are just things that I think could be potentially maybe improved or tweaked in some way. Or even, not even necessarily that they need to be tweaked, but are just my... these are just some of my observations, right? And they're all things that I mentioned. The first one was the only real quote-unquote jank that I found in the game was that the sword art card, or the sword mastery card, was a little bit weird at first to use, but I think the thing that was throwing me off was just that it was the first inconsistency in how cards were being cast. And obviously that has to do with the actual effects that are happening with the card, because you have to select one of your own cards. I think it was just a little bit weird that I had to select myself. The only reason I could think of right now that I would have to do that is if you could play this either co-op, which I don't think is necessarily the case, or if there was any time where there were two heroes present and you could select one of the two heroes, because otherwise there's always going to be one target. So I would think that you could bypass that and just select the card you want. So basically taking the card down from 3 targets to 2, that being the card you're selecting to buff and the enemy. But like once you figure it out, it's not that tough, but it's one of those things where depending on what other cards are going to be included in the game, how many different ways of targeting things do you want the player to have to do, especially if you're like me. I was dragging cards because that's just how I've always played these games, where I left click hold and then drag the card onto the enemy that I want to do the thing to, and then that one just all of a sudden was like, hey, it's not working. I'm not exactly sure why it's not working. So it took a little bit of trial and error to figure that out. That was one thing. The second thing was what? Well, I'll go to what I was going to say third and then maybe come back to the other thing. So the other thing was, I think that the card art, it all looks, don't get me wrong, it all looks very pretty. I'm wondering, let's see, can I open up the compendium here? Let me take another look at this. Cards, duelist, there we go. So this is I'm a little torn, because I really like the card art. I think it's super clean. I think that all of the color, like you can tell what rarity the card is. I think that's everything is super clean. The art is really pretty. You know, the text is very clean to read. Everything is laid out great. My only thought is, does it look too new? Right? With because if you look at like this is a representation of the main character we just played, right? He's wearing bones on him, he's got furs, leathers, it's very rustic, whereas the card art to me is definitely more modern. It's definitely more like new age. I would expect to see a lot of these like these clean lines are very indicative to me of like new age stuff. That is a very minor critique on the art style. But just something that I want to bring up just in case the dev is listening and for whatever reason, you know, wants to just take some kind of feedback from that. But that all being said, like I said, the actual layout of the cards I very much like. It's very easy to tell what's going on with the card. I've definitely played deck builders where that is not the case. So yeah, happy with how the cards look. Just not sure if I am completely 100% on board with the actual theming of this game. What was the third thing I had? The third thing was, the map. While there were definitely times in the map where, so you'd have like three selections, so you'd either go left or right for 3 maps, then it would kind of come into the middle, and then you could choose again. I almost wish occasionally, I'm not sure how you'd necessarily balance it, because I don't think it would be balanced to have one side of the path branch to the other side and not, so like, I don't think you could have one map on the right side branch to the left side and not have anything on the left to branch to the right. But because you're only have like 3 options, you're either branching on the first or second. So yeah, I don't know if that's necessary. It was just something I was thinking about, because a lot of these like Slay the Spire styles maps have that crossing over. So maybe it's not necessary. But just talking out loud, those are really the only 3 things that I can think of that came to mind. I really like the shop system, how each building in the hub has its own currency. Because again, I was a little bit concerned at first that I was going to have to bounce between the buildings and kind of balance, like, you know, where am I spending my resources? They were all super fun in the fact that they're not limited in how many times you can use them. That's kind of one of those limiting things that I don't really like in a lot of games like this, where they're like, hey, you can only do this once. And it's like, but maybe I have a deck that I want to be fusing more cards than I want to be removing. Right? And if they only give you one option to do both, it's like, but I can afford to do this multiple times, so why can't I just do that? So I really like the freedom that's available there. I guess at this point, the only thing that I'm wondering is, what is the ultimate progression in the game going to be like? And by that, typically in these games, you have added difficulties, right? So is there going to be... what is the difficulty system going to look like? Is it going to be a ascension system like Slay the Spire? Is it going to be, well, I guess everything kind of does an ascension system, but like, what is the added difficulty going to be, right? If we have these unlocks here, that's going to help us get through the game. How is the game going to become harder for us? That's the only thing that I'm really like thinking on, because honestly, this is a great demo. I love this. This was super fun. That's going to do it for this one, guys. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out the demo for yourself, link will, of course, be down below in the description. And if you had a good time, would you kindly smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more roguelite action. But I've been Ganyonz. This has been Northwind. I'll see you all in the next one.